jobs. They support job cuts. And the person who will lead us through these difficult times, the person who will make a difference, the person who will say, years ago when Labor said 10% unemployment wasn't good enough and we would get it below 5 and we were derided by the Conservatives, we still maintained and pushed and pushed and pushed and achieved that target. We will create jobs, we will defend jobs, they will cut jobs. I now introduce to you the Premier of Queensland, Anna Bligh.
We now enter the last 3 days of the Queensland state election campaign, and they are 3 of the most important days of the last 4 weeks, because Queenslanders across the state will now be making up their minds finally as they go to the ballot box on Saturday. And when they go to the ballot on Saturday, they face one of the most important choices facing any Queenslander for the last couple of decades. We are entering the reality of a global financial crisis. It is coming to Queensland and it is affecting families right now. And the choice that Queenslanders face could not be clearer. It is a choice, on the one hand, between Labor, who understands there is a global financial crisis and has a plan to deal with it, and my opponent, who puts his head in the sand and says it simply doesn't exist. Well, we don't agree. It is a choice, friends, between a strong, stable majority Labor government and a rebel, a minority government relying on independence and one nation. It is a choice between a government led by me that wants to protect jobs and create jobs and grow services and create a better Queensland, or my opponent, who after 20 years in the Queensland Parliament and his 3rd attempt at being leader brings one idea to this campaign. And his idea? Cut $1 billion out of the budget and shed 12,000 jobs with it. I commit to this target for Queensland, that as we face the global financial crisis, as we stare it down, I set myself this goal: to create 100,000 new jobs in the next 3 years. By building new industries like liquid natural gas and the solar industry, creating jobs in the private sector, in manufacturing and in all of those areas that we can, in mining, in our traditional strengths like tourism and agriculture, and in the public sector, because we know Queensland has a population that is growing and it needs more nurses, more doctors, more teachers, more admin staff, more cleaners, not less. We've already taken a couple of tough decisions and we believe they're the right ones. We could have satisfied rating agencies by cutting our building program in half, and we said no. We stood up and we said we will put people first. We will not cut a single job on any road project, on any rail project, on any hospital we're building, on any school, on any port or any other project that we are building. And yes, that means a temporary deficit for now. But I would rather that than consign one Queensland worker or their family to the unemployment scrap heap. We simply will not do it. To say to you this morning is now is the time when we redouble our efforts across Queensland. We redouble them in every single electorate, and as Premier I will lead that new effort over the next 3 days by committing to visiting 30 electorates in the next 3 days. We will leave no stone unturned. We will leave no opportunity untaken in talking to Queenslanders about the challenge and the choice between them. That choice is clear. A choice for Queensland between jobs or cuts. That's the choice, and we say jobs, not cuts. Now I'll be saying that in 30 electorates in the next 3 days, And what I want every one of you to do is to go out there from this meeting and be out in every single one of the electorates and redouble your efforts and make sure you don't wake up on Sunday morning finding that there's something you regretted. So get out there and talk to people, knock on doors, be out there on street stalls, talk to your neighbours, talk to your friends, talk to your families, make sure they understand that there is a clear choice for Queensland. It's a choice for our future, it's a choice that's important, and we have to make the right choice, and the right choice is jobs, not cuts.